Apa kabar semua? I'm Jimmy. It's been weeks I haven't greeted you guys. I hope all of you are safe and healthy in these days. Today, we have prepared special surprises for you. So please sit tight and enjoy it. Before we get started, I would like to talk about our brand promise again. In search of incredible. ASUS is passionate about technology and driven by innovation. We're always in search of incredible ideas and experiences, and we aspire to deliver the incredible in everything we do, as that is our core value in everything. So, ASUS, as a leading laptop company, even in this pandemic period, we still keep bringing newly incredible products to Indonesian market this year. We launched a colorful and stylish VivoBook S14 in May, followed by ExpertBook B9, which is our business solution for crisis. The innovative ROG Zephyrus G14 and incredibly powerful ROG Zephyrus Duo with tiled second screen. Thanks to a leading innovation and a positive feedback from our users, we have been consistently established our position as a #1 leading consumer notebook brand in Asia Pacific market. And still, in Indonesia, since 2013, we always maintain the #1 market share in Indonesia market as a #1 choice for the consumer laptop. The 40% market share for us is not just about the number, it's about the trust of the people for the quality and innovation of ASUS in this industry. Terima kasih banyak. We do believe and value the continuous support of our end users, medias, and partners. That's why today, again, we will present you our best quality products that match your needs and desire. So if you haven't found your perfect gear, don't worry. That's the reason why I'm here today. During this pandemic, based on the research, people spend more time with their devices. And yes, we have to admit, our habits get impacted with this situation. We talk online more than offline. And as a result, we get attached more with our devices than we used to. So in ASUS, we hear you. With this current change, based on recent research, we have discovered that most of the laptop consumers are increasingly demanding for thin and light, while still retain its compactness. They want laptop that is convenient for them to use, so light and so thin that makes their mobility is at ease. These expectations, we can say, resulted from the change in our work habit. As another research also shows, that 62% of people have the demand working from more than one location in a day, which makes slimness, lightweight, and compact size do matters along with non-stop battery life and versatile I/O ports. This new expectation and demands leads to our ZenBook series. Yes, ZenBook. So today is the first time of this year for me to talk about ZenBook series. I can feel your excitement. But before I go further, when talking about ZenBook, I would like to share several achievements we had last year. Let's flash back. In 2019, we introduced several world's most ZenBook series. ZenBook US 333 series, the world's smallest laptops. ZenBook S13, the laptop with the world's slimmest bezels. ZenBook Pro Duo, the world's first laptop with dual screen. All of our new ZenBook create the trend in thin and light segment and technology innovation. And we did receive a lot of positive comments for these achievements. So you might ask, what's new for this year? What is the breakthrough that ASUS will present again? As our answer for this new demand and considering all important factors, we created new series in our ZenBook for you. This year, we created a laptop that's worthy for its convenience. A laptop that not only have a beautiful outlook, but also it's perfect for commuting because of its slimness and compactness. Long battery life for its convenient mobility gives you less hassle in working remotely, and ports for its convenient connectivity when you need to do multitasking work. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the very first debut of this year's ZenBook, the world's slimness 13 and 14-inch laptop with 1 day long battery life and full I/O port, ASUS ZenBook 13 and 14. This is timeless beauty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick, the Consumer Notebook Product Manager of ASUS Indonesia. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's really been a while for us to introduce new ZenBook series to you. So today, I'm glad to be here to bring this awaiting product to Indonesia. So now, let's get started. ASUS, we always aim for perfection and keep on evolving, no matter on the functionalities or the design for the ZenBook series. In the beginning of 2019, we brought the world's smallest 13 and 14-inch laptop to the world. But we never stopped there. After that, we keep thinking what enhancement we can create to benefit our customer. For the upcoming new ZenBook series in 2020, we aim to create an exquisite integration of beauty and technology. Today, we are excited to introduce you the new ZenBooks 13 and 14, UX 325 and UX 425. Let's talk about beauty first of this classy ZenBook. All generations of ZenBook series are with unique colors and materials to provide an emotional response to a new technology. Pine gray is an elegant color composed of green and dark gray. It is associated with peace and wisdom, with a sense of pondering. It is calm, professional, and stylish, shines with eccentric spun metal finish. Lilac mist is a charming color, which inspired by the glow of dawn. It is associated with neomodernism and charm with a sense of modernity. It is subtle, sophisticated, and high-end, radiates with metal spun metal design. There are these two beautiful colors. We want to deliver and emphasize the clean image of ZenBook and communicate with a warm impression. Second, let's talk about technology to see how this amazing product helps to enhance your productivity.
ultra-thin light, 1 day long battery life, 4 I/O ports, nano edge display. The new ZenBook 13 and 14 covers all you need in your daily life. Compared with last generation, the weight of new ZenBook 13 and 14 is only around 1.1 kilograms, and the thickness is only 13.9 millimeters, which enables you to carry around without any burden. Even though it is super portable, there's no sacrifice on the performance of this laptop. The new ZenBook 13 and 14 is powered by the latest Intel 10th Gen processor. And it is my honor to welcome Jack from Intel to talk more about this Intel technology for us. So let's welcome Jack to the stage.
Welcome, friends from Indonesia. Thank you for your continued support of ASUS as well as Intel, especially today, as we are super excited to be launching the new ZenBook series powered by Intel's 10th Gen Intel Core mobile processors, redefining what's possible in modern laptops today. I'd like to spend the next few minutes sharing with you all the goodness that we've developed across 10th Gen Intel Core processors codenamed Ice Lake. We are introducing a brand new brand series from i7 all the way down to i3, as well as a new integrated graphics brands, Iris Plus. Enveloped with that, again, we are introducing various different platform technologies, including Wi-Fi 6 as well as Thunderbolt 3. Now let me talk a little bit about the overall platform. We've really re-architected as well as invested in terms of making this the best-in-class CPU as well as the adjacency technologies that support modern notebooks today. Now, what does that include? I'm going to share a little bit in terms of the power of AI, the new engine that we've introduced into 10th Gen Core processors. I'm going to talk a little about Iris Plus graphics, as well as how we've redefined the latest standard as far as wireless as well as wired connectivity. Okay, as far as the overall 10th Gen Intel Core mobile processors, the Ice Lake product, we've architected a brand new AI engine, which offers more than double the performance of previous generation. This enables, along with many numerous scripts, as well as partnerships with various ISVs, new user experiences, as well as usage models that we never had before. One example, we've partnered with Crisp as far as their Hertz application and being able to introduce ambient noise cancellation. So now, with my new ASUS ZenBook, when I'm having conference calls and meetings, all the background ambient noise, such as my son running around, disappears. Another great example, we've partnered with Cyberlink as far as their photo director, and many of the photos that I take on my mobile phone that get logged into my laptop are now automatically sharpened as well as tuned to provide the best-in-class media translation as well as viewing capabilities. Now I'm going to introduce the Iris Plus brand graphics. This is the best-in-class integrated graphics we've ever introduced on behalf of Intel. Now, what does this mean for ZenBook users? Well, it means double the performance of previous generation integrated graphics. It means top 25 gameplay on 1080p. Take that to go on a super thin and light notebook, and this is a user experience which wasn't available previously. Now, beyond pure performance, connectivity is also highly crucial. When we talk about the introduction of the newest standard, many of you are aware that back in 2004, we introduced the Intel Centrino platform, where we introduced wireless. Now, the next standard is Wi-Fi 6. What does this encapsulate? Well, it produces and provides 3x the performance of previous generation AC. Much better performance and capability in terms of scaling and supporting multiple devices. A new spectrum as well as better security. And of course, if you want to stay wired, what better way to do that than Thunderbolt 3? Providing 8x the performance throughput of USB, and this enables usage models such as connecting to discrete graphics boxes, multiple 4K monitors, as well as pure storage devices. Really, when you add that all together, the best in class through ZenBook in terms of connecting via wire or wireless. A little bit more in terms of Wi-Fi 6. We talked about 3x the throughput as far as performance capabilities. We talked about better security, being able to support many more devices, and the best of all generations and capabilities all merge into the latest standard that we're driving with ASUS as far as Wi-Fi 6. Now, let me spend a minute and talk a little about Project Athena. ASUS has mentioned many times that they've spent a lot of market research in terms of what end users are looking for. And in collaboration with ASUS, we've also spent millions of dollars the last few years looking into what users are looking for as far as all-day battery life, the best-in-class thin-and-light form factors, being always connected, fast connections, the PC being smart, understanding your usage models and how you want to use a notebook, as well as best-in-class performance and responsiveness. We've brought this all together with Project Athena, which is the best-in-class notebooks available in the market today and offered on ZenBook. Therefore, in summary, I would like to close with a few concepts. First of all, again, partnering with ASUS through ZenBook, we are accelerating the pace of innovation through 10th Gen Core on Intel. We are taking the level above higher and pushing the envelope with Project Athena, the best-in-class mobile notebooks on the go. Next, we were redefining what's possible on the PC today with a new AI engine, new graphics capability and brand, as well as the best-in-class connectivity through wireless and wired. Having said that, we are super excited to again introduce these wonderful new products and breathtaking projects. In summary, we'd like to take this opportunity to once again thank all of our wonderful friends at Indonesia in supporting through all these years the awesome products coming out from ASUS as well as Intel. Thank you very much again for joining us today for the launch of the new ASUS ZenBook series powered by Intel's 10th Gen Core mobile processors. Now, let's take a moment to welcome Nick back to the stage to again talk about all the awesome features and capabilities of these fantastic new ZenBooks. Thank you very much.
Thanks for Jack and Intel support as always. Let's get back to the introduction of this powerful laptop. The new ZenBook 13 and 14 are equipped with up to Intel 10th Gen Core i7 processor, 16GB memory, and 512GB PCIe SSD storage. We never compromise the performance when building this ultra-thin and ultra-light laptop. Compared with last generation of ZenBook, we not only make it more thinner, but we even make it loaded with bigger battery, which increased from 15 watt-hour battery to 16.7 watt-hour battery, so it can last up to 16-hour battery life for your all-day computing. Next, let's take a look of what I/O ports we have this time. Like last generation, UX333 and UX433 series, the new ZenBook 13 and 14 are equipped with USB Type-A, Type-C ports, card readers, and HDMI. But what's the difference? The thickness of UX333 and 433 is 16.9 millimeters, but this time, the slimness of new ZenBook 13 and 14 is merely 13.9 millimeters, which makes new ZenBook 13 and 14 the world's slimmest 13 and 14-inch laptop with full I/O ports. It is so amazing that R&D team can make this new ZenBook to be extremely thin and light while still providing all I/O ports that you need. With the Thunderbolt 3 Type-C function, it provides you not only data transfer, but also fast charging and display function. Our customer can easily charge new ZenBook 13 and 14 with a power bank or flight USB socket anywhere and anytime. Besides charging, the latest Thunderbolt 3 also features the display port, which you can plug it up to two 4K UHD external displays to enhance your productivity. Moreover, a beautiful displays always matter. New ZenBook 13 and 14 have a gorgeous Full HD IPS panel. With only 2.5mm slim bezels and up to 90% screen-to-body ratio, it can provide ultimate immersive visuals for you. Along the information of last generation, new ZenBook 13 and 14 features the iconic number pad design, which can be turned on and off with a single touch. To provide a more comfortable typing experience, this time we made the keyboard area bigger. The new edge-to-edge keyboard provides a full-size pitch for comfortable typing. With larger space, we provide not only comfort, but also more convenience. You can capture screen grabs, activate the webcam, or access the My ASUS app via these function keys. The whole row function keys on the right side allows you to have better productivity when typing the keyboard. The iconic ergo-lift design can automatically lift ZenBook up when you open it. Also, it precisely tilts the ZenBook, making the keyboard to the best typing angle. This action also raises the chassis for optimized cooling and enhanced audio quality. Quality is always a crucial factor, and it is also the main reason to make customers to choose ASUS product. Thanks for the great effort for ASUS R&D team. The new ZenBook 13 and 14 passed the US military grade certification by altitude test, extreme temperature test, and also drop test. Equipped with Windows Hello, your face is your password. The front IR camera recognizes your face in seconds and lets you log in instantly and securely. In this era, we cannot live without strong internet connectivity. The new ZenBook 13 and 14 built in with the latest Intel Wi-Fi 6, connecting you with the world rapidly. Last but not least, new ZenBook 13 and 14 equipped with Windows Office Home and Student pre-install, which can make you edit your daily life with orderly softwares. And that's all about the new ZenBook 13 and 14. Hope you enjoy it and love it as I do. Thank you, and hope can see you soon. And next, let's invite some special guests to talk about their cozy life with this classic ZenBook.
My name is Natasha Midori, and I am the co-founder of Duma Official. There's beauty in simplicity. I started Duma with a very simple, clueless mindset. I didn't know how complex it is to build a business. I didn't have any experience at all. I didn't have any connection at all. I had a very minimum budget of money. Back then, I felt embarrassed to ask my parents for money, because I think I spent so much during my school life. So all I have is just this really positive energy. I really want to create clothes that I really like and be able to sell it. You know, I didn't think much, I just do it. Effortlessly classy. I want all the clothes that we created to become essential in all women's wardrobe. I want them to feel good about themselves. I want them to feel comfortable when they wear Duma. Effortless, simple, chic. That's the goal. I think all the collaboration that we did have their own unique, memorable way. The most recent one will be Efta Gunawan for Duma Official. We are so honored to be able to do a collaboration project with him, because that's the first ever collaboration project that he ever done. I always choose people who share the same value with us, share the same sense of style, and most importantly, who inspired us. Beauty and consistency that last through times. There's times that I really want to give up. I got cheated, I got rejected, there's a lot of disappointment, I made a lot of mistakes. But along the process, I learned how to believe in myself more and learn how to always focus on the solution instead of, blaming the situation. When there's a will, there's a way. Persistence, hard work, tons of failures, and most importantly, teamwork. No matter how many problems that happen in your life, I think at the end of the day, everything will eventually work out. I believe there's power in what you believe, and in value that you stand for. That's why I choose ZenBook. Simplicity, classiness, and timeless.
Hi everyone, it's me again. I hope you all have gained some good insights of our latest innovations and technologies that give rise to the creation of this amazing ZenBook. So now the time has come for me to reveal the most anticipated moment of all. This time is special. I would like to do the announcement with my assistant together. The ASUS ZenBook 13 and 14, US 325 and 425, the world's slimmest 13 and 14-inch laptop with 4 I/O ports with Intel 10 Gen Core i7 processor, 512GB PCIe SSD, 16GB of RAM, and Office, Home and Students pre-installed. The price is $17.299 million rupiah. And there is another version, equipped with Intel 10 Gen Core i5 processor, 512GB PCIe SSD, 8GB of RAM, and Office, Home and Students pre-installed. The price is $14.299 million rupiah. Thanks for joining us today. The second half of this year, we will continuously have surprising products coming. Please look forward to our next event and stay safe and healthy until we meet again next time. Thank you and good night.
name is Natasha Midori, and I am the co-founder of Duma Official. There's beauty in simplicity. I started Duma with a very simple, clueless mindset. I didn't know how complex it is to build a business. I didn't have any experience at all. I didn't have any connection at all. I had a very minimum budget of money. Back then, I felt embarrassed to ask my parents for money because I think I spent so much during my school life. So all I have is just this really positive energy. I really want to create clothes that I really like and be able to sell it. You know, I didn't think much. I just do it. Effortlessly classy. I want all the clothes that we created to become essential in all women's wardrobe. I want them to feel good about themselves. I want them to feel comfortable when they wear Duma. Effortless, simple, chic. That's the goal. I think all the collaboration that we did have their own unique, memorable way. The most recent one will be Gunawan for Duma Official. We are so honored to be able to do a collaboration project with him because that's the first ever collaboration project that he ever done. I always choose people who share the same value with us, share the same sense of style, and most importantly, who inspired us. Beauty and consistency that last through times. There's times that I really want to give up. I got cheated, I got rejected, there's a lot of disappointment, I made a lot of mistakes. But along the process, I learned how to believe in myself more and learn how to always focus on the solution instead of, you know, blaming the situation. When there's a will, there's a way. Persistence, hard work, tons of failures, and most importantly, teamwork. No matter how many problems that happen in your life, I think at the end of the day, everything will eventually work out. I believe there's power in what you believe and in value that you stand for. That's why I choose ZenBook. Simplicity, classiness, and timeless. My name is Natasha Midori and I am the co-founder of Duma Official. There's beauty in simplicity. I started Duma with a very simple, clueless mindset. I didn't know how complex it is to build a business. I didn't have any experience at all. I didn't have any connection at all. I had a very minimum budget of money. Back then, I felt embarrassed to ask my parents for money because I think I spent so much during my school life. So all I have is just this really positive energy. I really want to create clothes that I really like and be able to sell it. You know, I didn't think much. I just do it. Effortlessly classy. I want all the clothes that we created to become essential in all women's wardrobe. I want them to feel good about themselves. I want them to feel comfortable when they wear Duma. Effortless, simple, chic. That's the goal. I think all the collaboration that we did have their own unique, memorable way. The most recent one will be Gunawan for Duma Official. We are so honored to be able to do a collaboration project with him because that's the first ever collaboration project that he ever done. I always choose people who share the same value with us, share the same sense of style, and most importantly, who inspired us. Beauty and consistency that last through times. There's times that I really want to give up. I got cheated, I got rejected, there's a lot of disappointment, I made a lot of mistakes. But along the process, I learned how to believe in myself more and learn how to always focus on the solution instead of, you know, blaming the situation. When there's a will, there's a way. Persistence, hard work, tons of failures, and most importantly, teamwork. No matter how many problems that happen in your life, I think at the end of the day, everything will eventually work out. I believe there's power in what you believe and in value that you stand for. That's why I choose ZenBook. Simplicity, classiness, and timeless.